Hi everybody, it's Margot and Mary Jean, and we from My Favorite Quilt Store, and we are here today to help you demystify 2.5 inch strips.
It is mystical.
It is mystical at
Yes.
times because, gosh, they are called so many different things, and they have so many different options in each one that it's hard to keep straight.
It really is. There's a lot of confusion because they are all 2.5 inches.
They are strips.
They're just called different things.
And they're all cut with the fabric from salvage to salvage. So they're all cut this way across the fabric. So you get a full width of the fabric. So they're all 44 inches, between 43 and 44 inches long. But what they call them and how many pieces are in each are totally different across almost every single manufacturer.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this because let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. That's what we came today, is to help you figure it out, to help us figure it out. Now, we had to make a little cheat sheet, so every once in a while we'll have to refer to our notes so that we can even remember what they are.
Right.
So let's start off.
Because there's a lot of companies that now do jelly rolls. So I guess it used to be just one.
It used to be just one, but now almost all of them, and this is another thing that we have learned is in the last few months, is that almost all of them because it's so hard to get fabric and stuff from overseas right now, they've all gone to cutting the pre-cuts once they get to the United States. They've all bought warehouses, or most of them have a separate warehouse where they cut and package pre-cuts and kits now to make it easier. So a lot of them have moved to cutting them here in the United States, which they hadn't been doing before.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think they are a really good design element. And if you haven't used it, today's the day to learn about them. So let's get started.
So these 2.5 strips are really my favorite thing to work with.
I kind of like
they're like my go-to. If I really want to make something and I want to get it going on it, I choose a jelly roll because half of it's already cut for you, or at least half of it's already cut, if not all of it's already cut.
And there's so many patterns now that are jelly roll friendly, which doesn't mean if it says jelly roll friendly, it's also strip set friendly.
Yes, that's right. Anything that's 2.5 inch strips, it's friendly with.
Yeah.
And so on our website, we're trying to put that in every single pattern that has that available. So you can look up strip set friendly, and all of them will come up, or jelly roll friendly, and all of them will come up for you. So let's get started with the first one. The first one we're going to do is Moda, and they have two different sizes. They're both 2.5 inch strips because they're the exact same size strip, but this one is called a jelly roll, a regular jelly roll, and it has somewhere between 40 and 42 strips, most of the time 40, but every now and then you'll catch something that's a little different, but most of the time there's 40 strips in it. And then they have what they call is the junior jelly roll, and it's the same 2.5 inch strips, but it's only got 20 in it, and so it's a lot smaller. But so you might have to buy two to make your project. So you always want to look, if it says junior, it's half the size of the regular jelly roll. So jelly roll junior and jelly roll are the same product, just different amounts come in the roll.
The junior would come in handy if you're doing something that doesn't require a lot of colors, and you need two, so then you get 2 strips of every
color. So that's right. The other thing is most always a strip set has one of every fabric in it.
Right.
There are times when it has multiple of them, depending on how big the line is.
Right, and you just need to read all the descriptions in the on the site.
On the site, yeah, to know what you're getting. So that helps you.
Just love the swirl.
I love the swirl.
I love the swirl too.
I do too.
What's next?
Okay, so Free Spirit is our next one, and this is they call theirs design rolls. So they're the exact same thing, 2.5 inch strips, but theirs are called design rolls, and they usually have somewhere again between 40 and 42, and they're all the same size. This one's line is not as big, so it has duplicates of some of them in the line works one. So if it's a K facet, usually it has all 40 different fabrics. This one some of the other lines come with more than one fabric in each of the jelly rolls. So again, Free Spirit is called design strips. Okay, the next one is Robert Kaufman. It's right here.
Yep.
And they call theirs roll ups. And so it's the exact same thing, but they call theirs roll ups. And they are 40 pieces, 2.5 inch strips. And again, they're all 42 to 43 inches wide. So those are the roll ups by Robert Kaufman.
Robert Kaufman. Okay.
And then Timeless Treasures is a little different because they have what they call Tonga treats. And these are Tonga Treat Juniors, because that's what we have right now. There's only 20 in these packages, so it's a half a strip set, but you get one of every single color in the line. And when you have the Tonga treat set, then it brings two of every single thing in the line, and that's how you get double. So you would buy two of these, two of the same one, if you wanted 40 strips, two of each color. Just one junior if you want only 20 strips, all different colors.
And it's the same amount as in here that's in here.
Correct.
And this is the Jelly Roll Junior.
Junior. Right.
There
so
you
it's
go.
a junior. So if you see junior on something, it should let you know that it's about half the size of the other ones. So Riley Blake calls theirs Rolie Pollie. Nope, it's right here. Rolie Pollies.
There you are.
Riley Blake calls their strip sets Rolie Pollies. So these are the Rolie Pollies, 2.5-inch strips. So when you're looking at Riley Blake, you're going to be looking for Rolie Pollies. And so Island Boutiques has strip sets. Theirs are called, some people call them island set sticks or island strips, but they're called strip sets. And these include 2 of every single piece in the line. So it's got a duplication, 2 strips of everything in the line.
Yeah. So they look like they're 5 inches wide, but if you see, they're cut down the middle. So it's actually the same thing that's in this strip is the exact same thing that's in this strip.
So there's 40 pieces totally in these. Okay, so those are the Island Boutiques. And then Hoffmans calls theirs Belly Pops. And they are 40 strips that are each different colors. They don't have any duplicates in any of their patterns. When you get a Belly Pop, they're all different strips.
Yep.
40 different strips in each individual strip set.
And these are so well curated.
They are. They're very well curated.
They really are.
I always love the Hoffman Belly Pops. Okay, so Wilmington Prince calls theirs 40 karat gems. So there's 40 strips in these of 2.5-inch strips, and they're called 40 karat gems. They have theirs kind of like a diamond, like they use jewel names.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
They call them all gems because they're smaller pieces, and it looks like of the 40 pieces you get 2 of every single
That's what it
piece
looks like
in
to
the
me.
collection. There's no duplicates, but you get 2 of every piece in the collection for 40 pieces.
And lots of times, if you look at the photo, you can really, on the website, you can really tell what you're getting. But do read the description. That's always very important.
Yep. Wyndham
Okay.
does their strip sets. They're over here. Up here it is at the bottom, right here. So their strip sets are 40 pieces again, and they're called strip rolls. And so Clothworks uses the same name, which has 40 in it, and this is a Clothworks strip set. And Andover also calls theirs a strip set. And actually they call that double scoop sometimes too. So sometimes it's a scoop and sometimes it's a strip. So they have 2 names for theirs, but
it does say double scoop
this
on
one
it.
says double scoop on it.
That's awesome. I like a double scoop.
I like the double scoop too. So then for Maywood, they call theirs jelly rolls. And so you can see right here, they're 2.5-inch strip that are called jelly rolls. So we have those. And then for Cotton Poppy, they call theirs, we looked at this just a minute ago.
You gotta read it.
Row by rows. And then 42 2.5-inch strips. So theirs
54
and 54.
Yeah.
So when you're buying poppy cotton, you really need to pay attention to how many pieces you're getting in the collection, because they do 1 of every single piece in the collection. It depends on how big the collection is. So they curate their pre-cuts to how many pieces are in the collection. So some will have 54, some will have 42, some will have 40. It just depends on how many pieces are in the collection.
And this one actually looks like there's some, but not all have a duplicate. So there's a few doubles in here.
There might be a couple duplicates in there.
So the 54, it's probably a few doubles, but read in the description. You could
it'll be in the description.
Yeah, it'll be
exactly.
in the description.
So we just wanted you to know that not all jelly rolls are the same amount, and you really need to make sure how many pieces you're getting in a particular cut. So the other thing we have is we brought some great patterns that are fun to use with strip sets or jelly rolls. And you can use either one for these. This one's called The Lady, and it's one of our most popular patterns. These are by Villa Rosa Designs, and we curate them for our company. So this one is, you add just a background to it, and it's a really easy, fun set. These are $2. These are cards that just have the pattern instructions on the back, and they're just $2 when you buy these from us.
What
They're
a great
under
thing to
Villarosa.
put in a birthday card or a get well card.
They are, and they're usually pretty fun to make, or they're easy fun to make, and so it's really easy. So Orange Dot has this pattern called Patch 9, and it uses strip sets to make it too. And then
Michelle Watts.
All of Michelle Watts patterns use strip sets in them. We've got hearts and a heart with a cross, and then a love and heart pattern from Michelle Watts that all use strip sets. So there's lots of versatile patterns out there. We also have a lot of free ones on our site that you can look at and use the strip sets in.
Yep.
So we hope that this has helped you understand pre-cuts.
Yep. Don't be put off. They're all 2.5 inches.
They're all 2.5 inches. So that's right. They're all somewhat the same. They just come in different amounts at times. And so please pick up a jelly roll. I think you'll love them, starting to work with them, because I do.
If you haven't used it, you need to try it.
So we'll also have a blog post that'll go over a lot of this information also.
Yep.
All right. Hey, y'all have a great day, and we hope that we've helped you figure some things out.
Till next time.
All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.